What's good, YouTube? We're back. Another video. This one, I did the 5 things that I love about the G80, my G80 specifically. This one is going to be the 5 things that I don't like or hate about the G80. It was a stretch to try to compile this list, so that says a lot about this platform. It's a good car. So I will try to muster through it and keep it real simple, keep it real sweet, and we're gonna go on a little drive while I do it. So let me get my little list together because I don't remember it, and we'll go from there. So let this thing warm up a little bit, get some AC going. Alright, let's get on up the neighborhood, and we will go ahead and start with my list. So this list is not... So these are things that I did not like about the G80 when I first bought it, right? When it was stock. I bought a stock, completely bone stock. A lot of these things that I have on this list, I have fixed or remedied for my liking. So I would just give you that list as if you were going to consider buying one yourself. So starting out is the stance. The stance of this car when I first bought it was horrible. Not even gonna lie, it was bad. The front was pretty high. You know, for a sports car, I thought it was pretty high. The back was solid. So it was like the opposite of a rake stance, really. Like the front was really high. So, of course, I remedied that. I put AST springs on there, which I think is a very aggressive drop as far as springs, but keeping the stock BMW struts, it's the perfect combination. It's like having a set of nice coilovers. I live in Florida, so the roads aren't bad, or not too bad at least. So I can pretty much navigate anywhere here in Florida. So yeah, stock ride height or suspension was horrible. Number 2, so I have a manual. So the first and second gear, I don't like it. So I know I've already talked about that as far as the things that I love. I did love that about this car, the manual transmission, but the first and second gear is like, I don't like it at all. But I do know, I've read that a lot of common remedies for that is the delay valve delete. So I'm gonna do that probably in the next week or so. Whenever I get the car back up on the lift, I'm gonna knock that out and see how that improves the shifting. Because it is good, but it's just not consistent. Sometimes it's like super notchy. Sometimes I feel like I'm like missing a gear, first and second. So, I want it to be, really smooth. Number 3 is the sound. The sound/exhaust. The sound for the stock G80 was horrible. It sounded like a weed eater. It just didn't sound good. It didn't sound aggressive. And even with a lot of these aftermarket exhausts that's on the market, it's still hard to achieve a good sound with this car. And so it's kind of like you just gotta try to match something up to make it, pretty tolerable, like whatever your preference is. So what I did is I put the FI exhaust cap on here first. Kind of saw how that sounded. I thought it sounded really good. Could use a little bit more aggression. So I ordered catless downpipes first. And then I was like, that might be too much. It just might be too much rasp and stuff like that. So I went with the catted downpipes. And I think that's the perfect combination between the catted downpipes, the resonators that the FI exhaust uses, and, the muffler system. I think it sounds pretty aggressive, but not like, obnoxious. It does the burbles and all that stuff. But, it sounds pretty good to, in my opinion. So, but stock exhaust is shit. It It's easy to take off. It's all one piece, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, coming from factory, it did not sound good at all. So that was definitely an issue. So that was number 3. On to number 4. Number 4 is the thing I like to call M-Tax. I do not like the M-Tax on specifically this platform. I don't know what it is, and if you don't know what M-Tax means, it means that there's like a premium for these shops to do work on your car or whatever, because it's an M car, because it's a new G80, I don't know, whatever it is, but it's annoying. So, give you an example. When I got those AST springs, I was shopping around, to see if I could find a shop that would install them, do my alignment, yada, 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 make it, good to go. I was getting quotes from $900 to $1,100 for this install. And I was like, I don't know how long the car will have to be there for it to cost that much, but no, that's ridiculous. This spring suspension setup, it's the easiest one I've ever dealt with. You don't need a spring compressor or anything like that to get the springs off the stock struts. It's super easy. I didn't feel like doing it. But after I got that quote, I got motivated. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna knock it out. So, spent the weekend or Saturday in the driveway, and I knocked it out. It took me 3 or 4 hours. It was hot as shit. It's the middle of summer, July, something like that, but it was super hot. But yeah, and a lot of these shops you're getting, unless it's the ECU stuff, I don't understand that, because there's a lot of logistics that go into that. And especially with dyno, if you do dyno tunes, that's a lot. But these little spring installs and intake installs, they just be taxing. So the M-Tax, I don't like it. It's horrible. That's another thing that I hate about this car. And lastly, number 5, little thing. It's right by my steering wheel. It's over here on the left. You can't see it right now, but I don't know. It's in the way, and it makes this light come on, and it's super annoying. It's just in the way of my driving, so I try not to go over there. I was told it's a turn signal, but I just don't like to use it. But it's in the way of my driving, so that'd be another thing that I don't like about this car is you should just get rid of the turn signals with BMW drivers. You don't use some shits anyway.
That's so funny. The last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Like I said, at this point, I'm nitpicking like crazy. But I did not like the stock steering wheel. The stock steering wheel, the center part of it is nice. It's got all the buttons and everything, the interface and changing menus is very intuitive, and that works. I have the heated one, so you got the heated steering button and all that stuff. That's all cool. But the steering wheel itself, outside of that, was just very plain. And I just felt that, a car like this should have had a flat bottom, more sportier steering wheel. I love flat bottom steering wheels for turning and just, really being aggressive in turns and stuff like that. And it's just the clearance on your legs and all of that, especially with the clutch. Your knee is kind of going up and back and forth and stuff like that. So the flat bottom is pretty great. So again, in order to remedy that, I got an aftermarket steering wheel. I did a video on me installing it. It was an interesting install, but I got it done. But yeah, it's carbon fiber. It's got the little LED, indicators on here with RPMs and stuff. It's legit. I love it. It's one of my favorite mods that I've done. Got it from New Jersey Beamers. Great price, great shipping, great support. Feel on the corners here when you're driving your 3 to 9. That's how I like to drive. I don't drive up here or whatever. I drive here, and it's perfect. It's got the little thumb grooves, and I love it. I think it's legit. this car, or any car in general, you know, in modding, you know, you can fix these things. You don't have to be stuck with them. You can compromise when buying, and you know, saying like, all right, well, I know that the stance is crap, so let me, you know, I can at least lower it, get some spacers, new wheels, whatever, and change the whole look of the car. So, you know, those are the things that I don't like about the car. I wouldn't change a thing about buying the car, even the spec that I do have, even though I bought it used, but I was very particular. Like, I didn't want certain colors and certain interior things. I wanted carbon fiber trim. So, yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. It's a great car, honestly.